Sonic's Greenhouse Adventures, Season 4, Chapter 16, Paradise. Movie Sonic's point of view.
When I made it to the other side of the portal, I was in a beautiful place. Whoa, what is this place? I asked as I was the last one to come through.
Welcome to Paradise, Wachowski. We are completely safe here.
Oh, thank goodness. I just wanted Annika to be safe. So, what's your story anyway? I asked for now I was really curious.
Well, this is something I need to explain to Amy, Knuckles, and Tails too. So let's take a seat.
Sonic replied as we followed him to a sitting area.
Well, 5 years ago, I was forced into a peace treaty by the humans. I couldn't even contact you guys. This was a system where the humans would take a Mobian slave and vice versa. I tried escaping several times, but they made a bullet faster than me. So they shot me where it hurts emotionally the most. My feet. Now I can't run as fast as I used to, and sometimes the pain would hit me all at once, and I would have to stop in my tracks until they numbed out again. I stopped when they threatened to kill you, my friends, and my mother.
Sonic started, but then stopped to sob. Oh, that's horrible, I said as I tried to comfort him.
And about Eggman? He was executed by the humans 4 years ago. So the day I arrived in Tooncan was when I was released. Now this is where all the chaos started. I met these two on my way to stop the chaos crisis, which was caused by Xylo. He erased chaos energy and the emeralds. This is when I realized this is the same monster who killed my father when I was 6.
Sonic said once he found his voice again. All of this shook me up, and I could tell there was a lot more coming. Well, at least you got to know your biological parents. I never knew mine. My godmother, Longclaw the Owl, was the only one I knew from Mobius for the first 3 years of my life. I had to leave when the Echidna tribe ambushed us because they wanted my powers. So Longclaw sent me through a ring portal to Earth. After 10 years of complete isolation, I got so overwhelmed by the reality of my isolation that I caused a massive blackout. It caught the attention of the American government, so they sent Robotnik to investigate. And that's the day I met my adopted father, and that's how my journey up to now began. I said as I took out my phone and showed them the family photo that included Marina I saved to my phone. When I looked up to see their faces, they looked as horrified as I did when hearing Sonic's stories so far.
Wait, so you were 13?
Yes, I was. But it led to so many great things, like my family, my friends, my girlfriend Marina Melody, and even new powers.
Wait, what new powers?
When I touch water, I become a merhog.
As in a Mobian version of a merman?
Amy asked with a sparkle in her eyes. Exactly. Shadow and Silver and Marina have it too. It was the day I met Silver as well, I said as I fondly remembered that night. Then Sonic cleared his throat.
Fascinating story, Wachowski, but please let me finish my story real quick.
Oh, right, please continue, I said as I scratched the back of my head.
We had to fight you three because you were soulless. I almost drowned. The three of us defeated a water monster. We were brought here by Antoine. That's when we found out that the deceased god Hethys created 3 souls, which were us, and that's why we have a resemblance to them. So that's where our god powers came from. Xylo killed the other 2. They were his brothers. They used to be really good until Sin came along and tore them apart. We were just recently sent on a mission to collect samples from a pyramid when we were ambushed by Xylo. He turned my mother into a soulless and baited me into his trap. I lost control, and he used my mother as a meat shield. With timing so precise that it was unavoidable, I destroyed the soulless symbol on her hand, and she turned to ash. She's dead. If only I had kept better control of my powers, she would still be alive. That was what pushed me over the edge and became tainted. I used my connection with Shadow and Silver to use their powers. And guys, I'm so sorry for that. I never wanted to hurt you.
Sonic said with very heavy tears in his eyes. I couldn't believe it. This Xylo guy was even worse than I realized.
That's when Xylo took me to the place we just escaped from. But how did you two end up in that trouble we found you in?
Hephaestus Sonic said as he looked at Shadow and Silver.
We came to find you to bring it back.
But then Antoine got in our way and did whatever that was to us.
Oh, I see you were successful.
A female voice said as we turned to see a blue cat.
Yes, we were. So, Soul, what did you need to tell us once we returned?
Shadow asked. Soul then looked at me with a stare that could kill.
Wait, who is this? Who are they? What is going on? You were only supposed to bring the son of Hephaestus back.
My name is Sonic Wachowski, and I'm from an alternate version of this world. They saved me from Xylo. And where else could I go that would be safe not just for me, but my little sister here as well? I said defensively as I held Annika closer to me.
Oh, I see. Forgive my hostility. But what about them?
This is Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. They're my friends who were turned into soulless, but now that they're free, I couldn't leave them there. And they apparently don't have any memory of their time as a soulless.
What? How could you? Now you doomed us all. Xylo could be playing games with you, son of Hephaestus. How do you know if they're truly no longer soulless? They could be spies thanks to the connection Xylo has with them. Xylo could come here.
Soul screamed in complete outrage.
Hephaestus Sonic's point of view.
I couldn't believe Soul was making these assumptions about my friends who just helped me, Wachowski, Shadow, and Silver escape our own personal traps.
No, he can't come here.
Wachowski said shakily as he slowly backed away, holding Annika closer than ever to his chest. But before I could say anything, he suddenly dashed off.